This question comes from Max, who asks, what if the ocean suddenly turned into liquid fire?
Max, grab your marshmallows. Or, well, don't, because things are about to get a little too toasty for s'mores. Imagine the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans boiling like one gigantic inferno. Goodbye surfing. Hello instant barbecue. First, let's consider the scale. Earth's oceans cover about 71% of the planet's surface, containing roughly 1.35 billion cubic kilometers of water. Now replace that with a flammable, molten concoction. That's not just a hot bath. That's a global lava lamp, the size of a planet that eats everything in its path. Max, your idea isn't just extreme, it's literally apocalyptic.
Temperature-wise, liquid fire isn't just warm. We're talking thousands of degrees Celsius. Any living creature, even the hardiest extremophiles, would be toast instantly. Oceans evaporating? Forget that! They'd combust, releasing plumes of toxic gases and firestorms across continents. Tsunamis? More like pyroclastic waves racing faster than any tsunami could, except this time they're molten and deadly.
What about the atmosphere? The oceans are key to regulating Earth's climate. Replace them with fire, and the greenhouse effect goes nuclear. Literally, the sky would turn crimson, ash would block sunlight in some regions, while the heat radiates in others. Weather patterns? Gone. Hurricanes might become firestorms. Tornadoes could pick up flames instead of water. Max, your local forecast would just say, extremely not survivable.
Let's think about energy. Oceans store a huge amount of thermal energy. If they suddenly became liquid fire, the energy release would be catastrophic. Every coastal city? Incinerated. Every island nation? Obliterated. Even the deep ocean trenches wouldn't save anyone. Max, taking a dip would become the fastest way to get vaporized in human history.
Gravity might even play a role. As the oceans combust, their mass distribution changes slightly. Tides? Forget them. The moon might still pull, but instead of gentle waves, imagine molten fire bulging across the continents. Tidal energy becomes infernal energy.
Coastal erosion would be replaced by instant melting of land masses. Max, it's less beach day and more apocalyptic barbecue.
One interesting side effect, chemical reactions. Oceans are full of salts and minerals.
Liquid fire meeting salts? That's a recipe for explosions, chemical clouds, and lightning storms that make our current thunderstorms look like party poppers. Max, the electricity alone could fry satellites, fry electronics, and fry anything else, probably including us.
How long would this last? Well, the oceans hold immense energy, so once ignited, this firestorm could burn for months, years, until either Earth's crust breaks under stress or the fuel somehow runs out.
Volcanic activity might spike, earthquakes might increase, and the entire biosphere, well, Max, extinct is probably the polite term.
Even if humanity survived somehow in underground bunkers, the sky above would be a hellscape of ash, smoke, and molten waves.
Any hope for agriculture? Gone. Oceans as a food source? Gone. Earth as a habitable planet? Max, let's just say you'd need a new planet, or a new universe.
So, in conclusion, Max, turning oceans into liquid fire is less summer fun and more end-of-Earth level catastrophe.
It's a reminder that water is life, and without it, fire wins completely. Maybe it's safer to stick to imagining bonfires at the beach instead of global oceans of molten inferno.
P.S. Max, your next experiment could be how to safely make lava lamps, slightly more manageable and less likely to destroy the planet.